Hello and welcome to my first episode English speaking Darki Explains. This should be a beginner guide and I want to show you how you should start and how you could reach targets very fast. So first of all, you should know you should save your mobile phones. So this is here the count of mobile phones, 912, and you can get these from scavenge missions and season missions, for example. In challenge I would say you need a good guild. So if the guild makes many stars, you will get more phones, and so you get a high count of phones. And these phones are needed for calls. So at this weekend we have a warrior, bruiser and a scout call. But you should invest this phones very smart. Use 30 calls with a small count of heroes, which are very useful, important heroes. You should use the call and use your mobile phones. So this is very important, and also important is not to unlock so many heroes at the beginning, because when you unlock them in a very low level, so at the moment the maximum level is 29, you need more experience points to increase the level of the survivors. And so you will need more experience. So I show you here, I just unlock a few heroes that I've needed. For example, Versa Princess Yumiko Sasha for Smite and Spike combinations. A bruiser to play Freeman missions in Guild War, and I have some no-name heroes. Ezekiel is important, Beta is also very important for me, and Maggie is also for Freeman. Glenn is really helpful in crates missions. Rick I don't need it. I released him and don't need him really often at the moment. T-Dog is also used in Freeman mission, and Alpha I don't need really, so she could be stay in the outpost. So this will give you a very fast increase of your levels. So at the beginning the level will very fast, and then it will take a longer time. So if you need some good weapons, you should also join guild wars, and also there exist some campaigns. So this was the actually campaign, 7th anniversary campaign. So there was a good bruiser weapon to get, and you haven't to invest gold or something else. And these weapons are very helpful. So for example, I get also this riot shield from a campaign, and other important weapons you could also get from black market. At the beginning, I would say you should spare your gold for the winter harpoon that has Shane and Guardian Carol, and I think, what was the last one? I don't know at the moment. And also the decimator is very important for the combinations of Sasha, Mercer or Princess and Yumiko. This will I explain later in a later episode. So you also can get this one with another first thread, not tactical. This thread is another thread. I think lethal. Lethal is the first thread. So, but this one you could get in the black market shop from Mercer. But you have to know, not every time when Mercer is available in black market, you could get this. So this spot of weapon could also be another weapon. So every weapon in black market costs 1,000 gold, and you shouldn't buy so many weapons in early levels, because when you buy some weapons, for example this riot shield, and you are just level 15, you need reinforcement tokens to level up them, and these tokens aren't so often in this game. So NG also has bundles with reinforcement tokens, but that costs money. So you should buy these weapons in later levels, for example, so 20, 25 maybe. So also a good way to get weapons is to join Guild War. So you have here this calendar, and you could join on 2 days, and then you get this reward points, and this reward points you could invest in this guild shop. So, and at the moment we have this good hunter weapon, so you could buy this and have a good weapon for Sasha, for example. So this is my second advice. You could roll your survivors when they reached 5 stars. So did I have an example? Eugene has 5 stars. So if he has 5 stars, you could reroll the threats, and you should know what threats every survivor class needs. So I will create also an episode where I describe which class needs which threats, because these reroll tokens are also not so often in this game. So you should know how you should roll the survivors. You could get this reinforcement tokens here, and this reroll tokens in the season missions. So if you want to save some of these tokens, play these missions, you could find them in this part of the game. So you could play many of this season missions, and also the distance has, so I didn't play it this week. There are also some stages where you could get reroll tokens or reinforcement tokens. So here, but you see it's just a small amount. So I think that's all, and that should help you very much. And if you got questions, just ask. Give me a comment how you think that first episode was. And I say thank you and bye. Ciao.